Pegula and Rybakina. The winners of these matches play each other, so this is really relevant. All right, what's going on? Welcome. We've had a big day, quarterfinal day. We've been live 6 hours straight. It's been a huge day of tennis, and we've still got 3.5 matches left. So this one, winner of this will play against the winner of Rybakina Pegula. Currently, Swiatek's up 3-2 in the final set. And then we've got Draper versus Medvedev after the Swiatek match. And then we've got Alcaraz versus Norrie. And those guys play each other when they... they'll go up against each other as well. So it's all... We're all getting to the pointy end of the tournament. We've already got a couple of the semi-finals locked. Sabalenka versus... Zverev versus Sinner. And Sabalenka versus Noskova. Are the top half of the draw for the ladies and the bottom half of the men's. Also, women's semi-finals tomorrow. So these ladies are going to play tomorrow in the second semi-final. So, yeah. The men get the day off tomorrow, and then they'll play Saturday, Sunday. And the women will play the final on Sunday as well. Sunday finals for everybody. Except for the doubles. I don't know if the doubles play. All right. Swiatek with the break. Sorry, with the lead, not the break. She's got the lead. She's trying to break. 3-2. Final set. All right, 15 lovers. We've got to return now to the forehand Svitolina. Forehand from Swiatek. Into the forehand Svitolina. Swiatek forehand again to the forehand Svitolina. Off the tape. And in comes Swiatek with a forehand cross-court winner. 15-0. I want Pegula and Rybakina both to win. Well, that's it's a win-win situation then. or a losing situation. I don't know. 15-0. There's a little fault from Svitolina. Second serve. And a double fault from Svitolina. 15-30. Double fault. 15-30. Good to see a tournament having both finals the same day. Yeah, I know, right? It's awesome. Ace out wide, 30-0. Great serve. 30-0. All right, Pegula walking out on court first. And they definitely said American Jessica Pegula, just in case the crowd didn't know. I'm from America. Do you have any people in the stands? There's got to be at least one person in the stands that was like, oh, American, that's where I'm from. One person had to say that in the crowd, surely, right? American Jessica Pegula. Yeah. Wait, that's where I'm from. 40-30. Forehand cross-court wide by Swiatek. It's 3-0 final set. And Svitolina's got a big smile on her face. She's like, all right, we're grinding it out. By the way, the 4 matches that Swiatek has won against Svitolina have been straight sets. The one match that Svitolina won was a 3-setter. So this is going well for Svitolina because she hasn't beaten Swiatek since Wimbledon 23, but she hasn't gotten a set off her since then either. So let's see if this all is something. All right. As Swiatek serving at 3-3. Served on the to the back and a Svitolina for Swiatek. Winner. Beautiful shot. 15 love. It's going to be 6-3 either way. Okay. The show goes on. That's it. All right, 15 love. As Svitolina goes to the back of Swiatek, back into Svitolina. Swiatek's putting in a lot of running as they go backhand to backhand. Swiatek hanging in the rally, slice now for Svitolina in the net. Good hustle by Swiatek. Svitolina was dominating that rally, but Swiatek stayed strong. All right, 30 love. All right, Swiatek 30 love. And Swiatek serves. Into the back of Svitolina. Back into Swiatek goes wide. 30-15. All right, 30-15. Rybakina is a silent assassin. Yep. All right, Swiatek with another fault. Second serve. By the way, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And also don't forget to like the video. Why don't you like Pegula? Who doesn't like Pegula? Oh, I can't stand Pegula. Yeah, why don't you like Pegula? All right, 30-15. Swiatek serves into the backhand of Svitolina. Backhand from Swiatek. Svitolina backhand, the backhand of Swiatek. The backhand of Svitolina. Swiatek backhand just going cross court. Cross court backhands and eventually Swiatek misses. 30-all. Serve again. And the forehand of Svitolina. Swiatek forehand up the line. Up goes a lob by Svitolina. Swiatek smash. Svitolina gets it back. But it's in the net. 40-30. All right, 40-30. Rybakina versus Pegula is unfortunate. Only one can reach the semis. I know, right? By the way, even the WTA graphics on the screen say 4 wins, 3 losses. So 4 wins to Rybakina, 3 to Pegula. Does WTA not acknowledge Billie Jean King Cup? That's crazy if they don't consider that a tournament worth... Davis Cup's a thing. So chat, I'm not the only one that fucked it up. Even the graphics on the screen said that so. So it's not my fault. WTA don't recognize Billie Jean King Cup as a tournament, apparently. They don't acknowledge it. I do. I might even go to the Billie Jean King Cup at the end of the month. Or the start of next month. Australia versus Great Britain. Anyway, Swiatek holds. 4-3 final set. And Pegula won the toss, elected to receive. All right, let the best serve in the world serve first. I don't know. That seems. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I think if I won the toss, I'd like to serve just to like try and serve. I don't know if I'm just going to go, hey, look, you're going to serve first because you're the best server and I don't want to serve first. I don't know if I'm giving Rybakina that. Don't know about that. We'll find out if it's a bad idea or not. All right, 4-3. Swiatek with the lead. Draper, Medvedev come on after Swiatek. And then Alcaraz, Norrie ends the night. Alcaraz, Norrie ends the night. All right, here we go. Swiatek with the lead. Svitolina's got to serve. And Rybakina is going to serve first against Pegula. Now, the winners of these two matches play each other. So we're coming to the end of one match and we're starting the other. They play tomorrow. The winners of these matches. Swiatek hits it out in the return, 15-love. Who's winning this match, Chad? I think I went Pegula in 3. I've gone an upset. As Pegula hits a strong return. And it's love 15. And Swiatek gets that out. 30-love Svitolina. As Rybakina serves an ace. 15 all. 15 all. As Pegula returns in the front of Rybakina. Rybakina hits it long, and it's 15-30. Maybe it was a great idea serving second. 15-30. 30-love here is Swiatek with a forehand into the forehand of Svitolina. Swiatek goes up the line to the back of Svitolina. To the back of Swiatek. Svitolina wins the point, though. Swiatek in the net. As Rybakina serves another ace. 30 all. 40 love, Svitolina. To level this final set. Another ace by Rybakina. All right, 3 aces. She's won every point with an ace in this game. As Swiatek wins that point, 40-15. Svitolina hit it in the net. As Rybakina serves again. That's a fault. No, she's going to lose this point. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. Well, I told you. She can only win points with aces. No ace, no point. Anyways, winner there by Svitolina is 4-all. Svitolina levels. Back to Swiatek. Well, we're getting it's getting interesting now. It's getting real interesting now. All right, deuce as that goes in the net by Pegula. Okay, there you go. Rybakina wins the first point, not an ace. All right. Advantage Rybakina. Swiatek serving to take the lead. Oh, ace out wide from Rybakina. That's 4 aces in the game. 4 aces in the game. That's the first game of the match. She's going to break the record of most aces in the match. What the... Wait, what are we doing? Hey, what is that? What are we doing? All right. 4-all, Swiatek. Yeah, scoreboard froze. It'll update. Just don't worry. All right, 15 love, Swiatek. She serves. That's right. Just close your eyes and I'll tell you the score. 15 love. It's 4-all. Final set. Swiatek with the forehand in the net. It's 15-all. $15-all. Pegula serving. 15-all. We're serving again from Swiatek. First serve is a fault, second serve. All right, so apparently Sabine Lisicki hit the most aces in a single match, 27 aces in a single match. That's what I'm looking at. That was in a single match win. 31, Kristina Pliskova in the Australian Open against Monica Puig lost, but served 31 aces. So 31 is the record. All right, 40 love for Pegula, by the way. 15-30, Swiatek's in trouble. So I don't think Rybakina's hit over 20 aces in a match very often, if ever. So yeah, so 31's the record. She's hit 4 in one game, all right? Do the math. 15-40. All right, break point, Svitolina. $15-40. Swiatek serves. Into the forehand of Svitolina. Forehand of Swiatek goes down the line to the slice of Svitolina cross court. Back in, it goes down the line again for Swiatek as Svitolina goes again with a forehand rally with Swiatek. Swiatek again with a forehand into the forehand of Svitolina. Swiatek picking up the pace as Svitolina backhand to the backhand of Swiatek into the forehand of Svitolina. Swiatek, forehand inside out, is a winner. 30-40, one saved. Rybakina gets the 30 love. It is 4-all. Scoreboard will update. It's just frozen at the moment. It is 4-all. It is 4-all, 30-40. Swiatek in big trouble. All right. Swiatek 30-40. Break point down. She serves. Into the forehand, a fault. Second serve. Second serve, Swiatek. Serving the backhand of Svitolina. Backhand of Swiatek down the line into the forehand of Svitolina. To the forehand of Swiatek. Svitolina. Forehand goes into the backhand of Swiatek. It's wide. Svitolina's got the break. She's going to serve the match. The backhand goes wide. And Svitolina will serve to make the semis. 5-4. Swiatek just slamming the towel on the ground. And yelling at the coaches. Swiatek is mad. She's yelling at the coaches. She is not happy. Yeah, she is just blown up at the coaches. Why are you crying? What? Who's crying? All right, 5-4. Also, Rybakina was up 40 love. What the hell happened? All right, Swiatek's going to have to break back. Svitolina to try and get her second win over Swiatek. Yeah, Swiatek's super pissed. She doesn't usually get that, angry. She gets upset, but she doesn't get angry. She is pissed. Pegula's got a break point. Serving first is overrated. if you're Jessica Pegula, who cares? I'll win the toss and elect you to serve. Good luck. I know you're the best server in the world, but I'm not scared of you. 4 aces in the first game. Who cares? All right, Rybakina serves. Into the back of Pegula. Oh, just missed the return. I mean, that's called confidence. When you tell the best server in the world that you want them to serve, that's confidence in your ability to return. That's confidence. All right, here we go. Svitolina's going to serve the match. As a return for Swiatek goes to front of Svitolina. Swiatek backhand. Svitolina pass. Swiatek volley. Svitolina pass. Swiatek can't volley that one. Just didn't react. 15 love. Good catch by the ball kid. 15 love. As we default second serve. Oh, lovely backhand down the line from Rybakina as she goes up 2-1. All right, serving to the front. Swiatek return goes wide and it's 30 love. Svitolina 2 points away. She is having a phenomenal year. We got 2 top 10 clashes here. We already had a top 10 clash today, which was a banger with Sabalenka. And Umboko. Ace MT. Wow, Svitolina. What a fight back. Okay, match points for Elena Svitolina to make the semis and to knock out Swiatek. God, man, WTA, it's crazy. Serve. Into the back of Swiatek. Good return. The back end of Svitolina. Swiatek slice on the stretch. Svitolina volley. Too good! And Svitolina gets her second win over Swiatek. And she knocks her out in the quarterfinal stage. It was a poor match by Swiatek standards. She didn't have fun. She didn't like it. She did not play well. She didn't serve well. But Svitolina, she just clutched it. And she is now into the semis. All right. Too good. Svitolina, too good. At the 4-all game, too good. And she is now into the semifinals of Indian Wells, where she'll take on the winner of Pegula and Rybakina. So, winner plays Svitolina. Now, somebody said that Swiatek, apparently, her number 2 ranking is on the line right now. So if Rybakina beats Pegula, Rybakina's number 2. But remember, if Pegula wins the title, Pegula's number 2. So these 2 ladies, hopefully nobody tells Pegula the score. Because if Pegula beats Swiatek, Pegula has to win the trophy to be number 2. And she could. Pegula just beat Svitolina in Dubai in the final over there. By the way, Svitolina beaten Coco twice on Draper and now Swiatek. Phenomenal year by Elena Svitolina, who is currently number 8 in the world. So she's gone up. If she wins tomorrow, she'll go to number 7. If she wins the title, she'll go to number 7. So yeah, Svitolina, phenomenal year. Top 10 player, no doubt. She's been top 4 before. I mean, she's been here and done that. But yeah, phenomenal from Svitolina. And now she adds Swiatek to the recent top 10 wins. All right. 15-all. If you want to keep watching Pegula versus Rybakina, jump on over. We're going to keep watching this one. Over here. So Noskova, Sabalenka, Svitolina. That's the lineup so far. We've got 1 spot left. One of these ladies is going to take it. And at the moment, it's 2-1 Rybakina. As the return goes out by Rybakina, 30-15. I feel like this match is going to be a banger. I don't know. I mean, like this top 5 clash. Rybakina, Pegula, I mean, they've just got an interesting style matchup. Yeah. Frosty handshake by Swiatek. Yeah, I think she's just pissed off. I don't think it's nothing against Svitolina. I think she's just angry at herself. Just having a bad, like, frosty handshakes aren't always because she doesn't like the opponent. But yeah, good win. Svitolina, another good win this year, and she is into the semis of another big tournament. That's her third big she made the semi-finals of Australia, final of Dubai, and now she's made the semis of Indian Wells. So she's having a great year. Jump on over. We'll see who she's going to play. All right. We also have Draper Medvedev coming up soon too. All right. What a day. 30-all, by the way. Pegula in trouble. As we get a forehand now from Pegula into the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina hits a winner, 30-40. All right, 30-40. Break point for Rybakina. $30-40. Serve into the back of Rybakina. Return goes in the back of Pegula. Rybakina breaks. Pegula hits the long. Okay. There's the break. That's a shame because Pegula has had Rybakina on serve at deuce twice to start this match, and she's the one that gets broken. 3-1. 3-1. Been here since 2022. Hope you get to 300k soon. Hey, thank you, Goats. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for sticking around. Are we firing the coach now? No. That's not fair. All right, 3-1. As we forehand down the line of the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand again from Rybakina as we had a forehand. It's a forehand rally, and eventually Pegula hits it out, and it's 15-love. Medvedev, Draper about to come out on court as well. The last time Swiatek beat top 10 player, I think it was the WTA Finals. So she hasn't been a top 10 player all year. But I'm going to say, I want to say Palini at the WTA Finals. Or she lost to Rybakina, right? But she beat Palini. She beat Keys. She lost to Anisimova, right? I think she won 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4, right? She lost the semis to Rybakina. No, sorry, she lost. She didn't make the final. She didn't make the semis. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so she lost to. Oh no, she didn't play Rybakina. Keys. She beat Keys. That was it. She didn't play Palini. Palini was on the other side. Sorry. She lost to Anisimova and Rybakina, and she beat Keys. So Keys in the WTA Finals would have been the last one. But Keys wasn't 100%. So when was the last time she played a healthy top 10 player? That's a good question. So, yeah, she beat Keys, but Keys had the shoulder. So she lost to Coco. She lost to Rybakina. She's lost to Svitolina. Yeah, we've got to go back to... Yikes. Palini, Cincinnati. And Rybakina in Cincinnati. So we're talking pre-US Open. We're talking August. We're going like 6 months, over 6 months, that she's beaten a healthy top 10 player. Ugh. That's not good. So yeah, she is struggling. Anyways, Pegula too good, 40-30. Why is my performance rating down to 7 point? What the fuck? The hell? There's no rating here. Don't rate my performance. All right. Osako's out by Rybakina, and another game at deuce for Rybakina. This has been a bit of a struggle on serve for Rybakina in this match so far. All right, deuce. Serve again. Into the back of Pegula. Return goes in the net, and it's advantage Rybakina. That was a good kick serve, and it kicked up on Pegula, forcing her to hit it down to the net. Hurkacz lost in the Challenger today. Yeah, I saw that. That's a shame. Yeah, it's such a good start to year too. It's been a tough one since Australia. As that goes out by Pegula on the return, and Rybakina takes the 4-1 lead. But this has been close. There's been three deuce games on Rybakina's serve, and Pegula, she gave up the break. That's been the difference. But this has not been easy for Rybakina. Pegula has had chances. Carlton won, which was a good start yesterday. Are you going to celebrate that 4-point scrape through? Come on now. You won by 4 points. Are you kidding me? You're not going to throw a parade for that. You should have won by 40. Come on now. You barely beat Richmond. Come on. At least we know we're shit. That's nothing special. We know that we're shit. Yeah, I wouldn't be. I saw the result and I'm like, oh shit. When I went to sleep, it was like 40 points, like 30 points. I'm like, Carlton's got this. And then you win by 4 by. That doesn't fill me with any confidence. I like Carlton, as a fifth best team. Like maybe because my cousin goes for Carlton. That's the only reason I like them. Also, I feel bad for them because they've been so bad for so long. Is Wawrinka getting a wild card to Miami? No, he is not. Rybakina not letting Jess get a good start is key, yeah. Pegula's been in this match, though. I mean, the 4-1 lead is a bit misleading. As a return goes into the forehand of Pegula. Forehand of Rybakina. Again to the forehand of Pegula. Rybakina slice. Pegula with the backhand cross court goes wide. Love 15. After Svitolina, there's three players jointly tied at number 2 in the race to the finals, all on 21.90. Really? Interesting. That's an interesting stat. As the backhand return goes the backhand of Pegula into the forehand of Rybakina. Pegula cross forehand. Rybakina slice in the net. That was a clean forehand. 15-0. We have a fault second serve. As with a backhand rally, and Rybakina too good. Nails one cross court. It's 15-30. Rybakina wants that double break. 15-30. Is it a fault from Pegula? Second serve. As the return goes in, the slice of Pegula, but Pegula in the net. Rybakina too strong on the returns. And it's 15-40. to get the double break in this first set. Still think Pegula can win this? Yes. It's been closer than the score. I still have faith. Serve out wide is too strong, and it's 30-40. Draper walking out, by the way. On court number 2. I'll tell you what, Draper's really got that Vegeta hairline, hasn't he? He's got that Dragon Ball Z hair. Just needs a spike. Swoosh. What do they call it? A widow's peak? His widow's peaking. Pegula hits it in the net. 5-1 Rybakina. Rybakina. This is... It's 5-1. Rybakina serves. All right, as Pegula hits it out and the crowd go quiet. 15-love. The crowd is so quiet. Are we going 3 cam? Sure. All right, 15-love. By the way, is the next match... the next match starts in like an hour and a half. So we kind of need Rybakina and Pegula to keep playing for a little bit longer. Alcaraz is not ready yet. 15-all, great winner from Pegula. She goes up the line. All right, 15-all. Draper and Medi have just about to start. So it goes in the net by Pegula, 30-15. Cam is the biggest jinxer in the history of mankind. You've been timed out 8 times, buddy. Thin ice. You really relax. You better relax. Has a bit of serve. Into the back end of Pegula. Back end out up the line by Rybakina is a winner. 40-15. I don't want Jess' semi-final streak to end. It's just the first set. Don't worry. Anything can happen. As a return goes the net by Pegula. All right. First set, 6-1. I did say 3 sets, so that's good that Rybakina won a set, because otherwise, if it was straight sets, I'd be wrong. So that's good. That's a good thing. That's good. It's good. It's good. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. Medvedev's going to serve, by the way. Don't worry. Everything's fine. All right, 4 winners, 7 errors for Pegula, 11 winners and 12 errors by Rybakina, 4 aces. All of those were in the first game. Hey, what's up? We've got a doubleheader going on. Draper, Medvedev about to hit the court. And, they are on the court, sorry. And we also have Pegula, Rybakina on the court as well. Winner of Medvedev, Draper takes on Djokovic. I'm really interested to see how Draper backs up last night's epic win against Djokovic, because, yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm a little concerned about his gas tank especially so quickly after such a great win. Emotionally, physically, how do you back that up? At least when he beat Alcaraz last time, he had like a full 24 hours to come back. This is like less than 24 hours. It was a physical, the Alcaraz match last year wasn't even a physical 3-setter. It was a weird 3-set scoreline. Yesterday's match was a grind. And Medvedev, he has not had to worry about anything this week. He's been very, very cruisy. So let's see. But also Medvedev hasn't played a seed. So maybe that might not help him either. He's been on court 4 hours. And Draper's match yesterday was 4 hours. I'm just kidding. That was like 2.5. But Draper also played a match against RBA that was like two hours as well. So Draper has spent a lot more time on court than Medvedev. All right, Pegula serving first in the comeback. Second set. Pegula did choose to receive. Well, yeah, look, I did say it was a bad idea, didn't I? I did say that giving Rybakina the first to serve first is not a good idea. So, hey, look. Okay. That was the first mistake. All right, return Rybakina goes wide and it's 30 love. Pegula, the queen of 3-setters, though. Let's see it. She did play a really good second set against Rybakina in the WTA finals. First set she lost, but the second set she come back and played well. So, yay. All right, forehand rally. Pegula slice into the forehand of Rybakina. Pegula forehand down up the line and it lands in. All right, 40 love. Great shot from Pegula. 40 love. Serve again. And the forehand Rybakina. Pegula with a one-handed slice backhand goes wide. That was just a reaction. 40-15. Serena talked about Hingis electing to receive, and Serena asked her if she was sure about that. That's such a boss move by Serena. I think I've seen that clip. It's really funny. Are you sure? Serena. Oh, that's goated. I mean, that's why she's a goat. Backhand in the net by Rybakina. 1 love. That's why we love Serena. All right, 1-0. By the way, Medvedev is going to serve. Draper also won the toss and elected to receive. You know why, though? I think they're probably electing to receive because it's at night. But it's not cold. It's still actually warm. Also, Draper's probably like, you know what? You serve, Medi. I'm not that scared of your serve. But like to Rybakina to give her the serve is crazy. I think letting Rybakina serve first or giving her the chance to serve first is crazy. Pegula, by the way, 4 wins, 2 losses when she's lost the first set. So not bad. She's come back 4 out of 6 times in this position. So that's not bad. 15-all here. Medi serving first. By the way, the Draper tattoo on show. Isn't that like a Bowie tattoo? I'm pretty sure, right? Something... Or something like... Oh, no, sorry. It's about being bold, I think. Has he actually talked about it? Maybe not. Explains the meaning of his tattoo. Here we go. He wanted one when I was younger. He wanted one when he was younger. There's no real meaning to it. I just like it, bit of a nutter. Hey, I respect that. You know what? No meaning to tattoos. Be like, I want a lightning bolt on my arm. Also, it's on his left arm, which he's a lefty, so... So, like, that makes sense, right? I respect that. Tattoos because you like them. Why not? That's why I got this rose. I got this because I liked it. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I want to get that. There's no meaning behind it. I just got it because I felt like it. Meaningless tattoos. Respect. 40 love. As Rybakina serves. A fault. Second serve. Medvedev holds, by the way, 1 love. All right, as that goes out by Pegula. And it's 1 game all. Rybakina holds. All right, back to Pegula. I think that's Pegula's brother in the stands. Yeah. Has to be. It has to be. I know she's got siblings. I think that's her brother. All right, 30 love Draper is Medvedev in the net. 40 love. Pretty sure. He looks familiar. The opposite, Vondi. She's mentioned all her tattoos have meaning. Yeah, I love that too. Hey, Linda, thank you for the 47 months. Appreciate that. All right. Love 15. As Pegula serves again. Into the forehand, Rybakina. Return goes long, and it's 15-all. As Pegula with an ace. 30-15. Also Draper 40-30. So he tries to take his first game of the night. Or the afternoon, the evening, whatever. As Pegula hits a winner 40-15. All right. As Pegula holds 2-1. All right. Two, 1. Draper's down break point now. Medvedev with the advantage. Medvedev to take the break early in this match. There's going to backhand return from Medvedev into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev backhand again to the forehand of Draper. Into the backhand of Medi. Down the line to the backhand of Draper. He goes cross-court the forehand of Medvedev. Draper backhand again. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Into that Draper forehand. And Medvedev's there with his backhand. Draper goes down the line again. Medi goes back down the line to the forehand of Draper. As Medvedev picking up the pace. Draper with the forehand of the stretch. Medvedev doesn't want to go to the net. He's allergic. As we get a forehand in the net by Medvedev, and Draper survives. Maybe he should have gone to the net. Just to put some pressure on. All right. Two-one, Pegula. Rybakina serves another ace. Well, she's not going to serve the record of aces at this stage because she served 4 in the first game. She didn't serve 1 for the rest of the set. All right. Deuce as Medvedev tries to break early in this match. Back in from Medi. Into the front of Draper. And the back end of Medvedev. Medvedev hits it long and it's advantage Draper. As Pegula hits a return winner. All right, 15-0. Great shot from Pegula. There's a short backhand. Short backhand down the line. First serve's a fault, second serve. As Pegula return goes deep into the forehand of Rybakina. Pegula forehand again, the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina overhits it and it's 15-30. Another little chance for Pegula. 15-30. Also, Deuce. Draper again. In my opinion, Sinner's overrated. What do you think? Disagree. All right, 15-30. Serving to the backhand of Pegula. Return goes in the front of Rybakina. Pegula forehand. Nope. Rybakina hit it long. We got break points for Pegula. 15-40, second set. And a break point for Medvedev advantage. All right, 15-40. Pegula with 2 more break points. Serve Rybakina. Fault. Second serve. Into the forward of Pegula. Good return. The forward of Rybakina. Pegula gets the break. Rybakina overhits it. As Medvedev, he tries to get the break too. Draper forehand. Into the backhand of Medvedev up the line. Slice goes in from Draper. Medvedev cross forehand. Draper gets it with the backhand on the stretch. Medvedev forehand down the line. Into that Draper forehand. Medvedev backhand again. To the Draper forehand. This is a rally. Forehand now from Medvedev. Goes cross court. Draper gets it. Medvedev forehand again. To the backhand of Draper. Up the line. That's a good shot. Medvedev gets there and it hits the tape. Goes in and Medvedev gets a break. And he says, sorry. Sorry. To love Medvedev breaks after a marathon rally. 24-shot rally. Medvedev breaks. And Pegula break. Suddenly a breakfast. I know, right? Breakfast. Breakfast is the best meal of the day. I don't care if it's important or not. It's just the best. It's just the best meal of the day. Agree or agree? Yes or yes, chat. I mean, breakfast has the best food. The most delicious food. I mean, you don't even have to go for cereal. You can go for eggs. You can go for bagels. You can go for pancakes. I mean, there's just so many options. If you want to go fruit, get a yogurt. You can get, there's so many options. It's 30 love Pegula. Yeah, porridge. If you're into porridge. Porridge is delicious. I should have some porridge. 40 love Pegula. Nah, dinner. Hey, look, I love a pizza. And I love butter chicken. So, it's, As Pegula holds 4-1. But I don't know. Breakfast feels like, I don't know. Breakfast for every meal or dinner for every meal? I don't think I could have dinner for every meal. I couldn't wake up and eat pizza. I couldn't wake up and eat butter chicken. I could have pancakes for dinner. I could have breakfast for dinner. I don't think I could have dinner for breakfast. Three love Medvedev, by the way. My kids love when I make pancakes for dinner. Yeah. Because you can make, like, you don't have to make sweet pancakes. You make savory pancakes. You can make omelets. I mean, there's so much. Pineapple and pizza all day? Oh, well, you're just wrong, so that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't say that in Italy, though. You'll get arrested. Why do they schedule Alcaraz's match so late? Because if Carlos plays early, no one would watch other matches. Instead, by saving Alcaraz for last, they're keeping us all waiting. It's a strategy for the audience. Cool. Did you come up with that yourself, or did you ask ChatGPT? By the way, there is the buzzing bees in the house, the Alcaraz fans who are all dressed up as bees. I do love that. It's hilarious. Good callback. Good reference. Good reference. We love that. All right. Here we go. 4-1 Pegula. Who do you think wins these matches? I've got Pegula and I've got Medvedev, and I'm going to stick by that. I'm going to stand by that. By the way, where are those people that are saying, like, Cam, do you still think it's 3 sets? Do you? Do you still think it's 3 sets? Where'd you go? Do you think it's 3 sets, or do you still say straight sets? What's up? Why bees? I'm clueless. Medvedev with a win. I love 15. This is getting ugly. Norrie might have at least 5 fans. Yeah, and I tell you what, none of them are British because they disowned him. I don't know why. He represents your country. You don't even support him. It's all right. They're all asleep because they're not watching him. It's all right. All the British people went to sleep because they're not going to watch Norrie, right? Oh, Norrie. Pfft. They might be watching Draper, but as soon as he finishes, they're out. They're like, Norrie. Ugh. He represents your country. You don't even care. His 5 fans are all from his college. Or from New Zealand. 30 love. As with a double fault Rybakina, 30-15 is love 30. Medvedev looks for the double break. Slice from Draper to the back of Medi, into the back end of Draper. Sliced into the back end of Medvedev. Draper forehand on the stretch. Medvedev goes cross forehand to the back end of Draper. Again to the forehand Medvedev. Draper forehand up the line. Medvedev forehand cross-court winner. Draper stops running. Love 40. Yeah, Draper, he stopped running after that point. I don't know if Draper's got the legs for this. Love 40. Do you think the Djokovic match affects Draper today? %. I've been saying it all day. Medvedev gets the double break. 4 love. I said in the preview, and I keep saying it. Yes, 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 yes. This is exactly what I was worried about for Draper. It's been 15 minutes. It's 4 love Medvedev. Like, as soon as he played that match last night, I thought, shit, how's he going to back it up against Medvedev? And the answer is, right now, he can't. Oh, you didn't watch the preview? Okay. Do people only watch the Eala previews? Is that what happens? When I make a preview about anybody else, nobody's watching. Then I make a preview about Eala, and everybody's got an opinion. But I make other previews, and everybody's like, what? You made a preview? Yeah, I made fucking 8 previews. For every match of this quarterfinal. Yeah. 8 previews. None of them involve Eala, though. So, I mean, obviously, you know, why? I'm sure there's people saying that, oh, you picked Swiatek to win. They'll watch the preview after the match. Like, I noticed that a lot. There's a lot of people that watch the previews after the match. Which doesn't make sense because they're a preview. previewing the match. They're not a review. So like going to the preview after the match makes no sense. Because then you're like not gonna, you know what I mean? Like if you watch the preview before the match, then you watch the match. That's the correct order. Going back and watching the preview after the match, pointless. Absolutely pointless. I don't want to hear your prediction after the match. I don't want to hear it. I don't need you to tell me how correct you were after the match. I also don't need to hear how wrong I was after the match, all right? That lady's knitting, and I respect it. Respect the lady knitting. 30 all, by the way, Medvedev's in trouble. Respect. Wait, YouTube feeds me stuff from past days. Oh, well, that's not my fault. I'm not YouTube. Anyways, Medvedev with the backhand winner, 40-30. I went to the tennis and I knitted. Good for you. Respect her. By the way, Pegula's got a break, but she's in trouble. There's a bit of 4-4 rally. Slice into the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand of Pegula. To the backhand of Rybakina. Pegula backhand up the line in the nets. 30-40, break point. Medvedev 5-love. Shout out to knitting, exactly. Shout out to knitting. I don't know, I've never tried it, but hey, look. All right, Draper. Yeah, he's definitely struggling. It's Pegula. Hits it into the forehand of Rybakina. Rybakina crushes the forehand, and we're back on serve. 4-3. 4-3. My guess is that Medvedev's at an 8.7 performance rating and 7.1 for Draper. Draper's at a 7.0, but Medvedev's at a 9.6. Medvedev is playing insane. 9.8 on the backhand from Medvedev. 9.0 on the forehand, 8.8 on the serve. Let's have a look at winners and errors. 2 winners, 8 errors by Draper. 9 winners, 4 errors from Medvedev. Medvedev is playing very well. Draper, when he's in attack, he has only won 1 point, and that is not good. Medvedev is stealing a lot of points from Draper in these rallies. And he's up 5-love for it. Chilling in the desert at night, maybe she is knitting a sweater. She's just getting prepared because it's a long night. In 9.6. I forgot to light the preview sometimes. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. All right. By the way, chat, I picked Sabalenka, I picked Noskova, I picked I picked Feast. All right, I got a little bit. All right, look. I picked Feast. I'll take that one. I picked Sinner. I picked Pegula. I picked Swiatek. Swiatek's been the only upset of the day, right? Swiatek, I think, has been the only upset so far. I picked Medvedev and I picked Alcaraz. I think I picked Alcaraz. Imagine I picked against Alcaraz. That'd be crazy. All right. Love 15. Pegula trying to get that break back. Trying to get that break again. Cam, you picked Pegula in 3. Cool. Thanks for reminding me. And I stand by that. I stand by that prediction. Love 15. All right, Draper in trouble. 30-15. He serves an ace, though. That helps. 40-15. As Rybakina serves a fault, second serve. We all wanted Feast to win. Yeah, I mean, look, I was I was optimistic. Zverev played really well, though. He just knew exactly what to do against Fils to get the win. 15-all. We're going to return now from Pegula. Goes in the net, 30-15. As Draper holds, 5-1. Medvedev serve for the set. Medvedev has plans for dinner, I think. He said, why 15-love? I think he has dinner plans. He's like, hang on a second, it's 6 p.m. I need to leave. I got to go get some food. Serve. Into the front of Draper, return. Goes out. 30-love. All right, back end of forehand rally here is Pegula. Goes again, the forehand of Rybakina, forehand of Pegula. Again, the forehand of Rybakina. But Rybakina hits it wide, and it's 30-all. Pegula a chance to get the break again. Or a break point to get the chance to break again. As Medvedev drop shot in the net. We know Medi's doing well if he's hitting drop shots. Or attempting drop shots. 30-15. Medvedev serves the fault, second serve. Serving to the back end of Draper. Forehand from Medvedev. Into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev backing up the line. Too good. Medvedev's got set points, 40-15. As Pegula hits a forehand cross court into the forehand of Rybakina. Up the line to the back end of Pegula. Goes down the line for a winner. Great counter punching from Pegula. 30-40. And had Rybakina scrambling. That was a great shot. Rybakina was like slipping all over the place. Yeah, she wasn't there for that. Medvedev serves a double fault, 40-30. Was that a second serve at ace attempt? The hell? It's like a 300-kilometer second serve. All right, break point Pegula. 30-40. As Medvedev gets the first set, 6-1. Good serve from him down the tee. Second serve. Into the back of Pegula. Return goes to the back of Rybakina up the line. Too good, and we get the deuce. Rybakina too strong. Even Pegula's like, okay. All right. All right, deuce. Rybakina serves. As the return goes in, the front of Rybakina, and she goes up the line again. Advantage Rybakina. Two massive shots. Medvedev, by the way, 9.5 performance rating first set. 7.1 for Draper. Medvedev with the 11 winners, 8 errors. Include the one double fault, which I think was that big second serve double fault. And 3 winners, 9 errors from Draper. Yeah, Medi's just too good. He's just been too good. Draper just doesn't look fresh at all. Medvedev's just like, all right, don't worry, I'll put you out of misery. We'll get this over quickly so then you can go eat some food. All right, back to deuce. But yeah, Medvedev just hitting winners everywhere. All right, advantage Rybakina with an ace. But yeah, Medvedev doing a great job with the backhand up the line. He's won 4 out of 7 points when he's gone up the line. Backhand cross court's been pretty good too. Forehand line as well. Again, just keeping Draper moving has been the key. You know, not giving Draper too many of the same shots. You know, not trying to just rally with Draper. He's trying to force Draper to run. Either go down the line to make him, go side to side or what. As Rybakina comes in net but can't get the volley. Great pass from Pegula, and it's back to deuce. Medvedev with an 8.4 first set shot quality, an 8.5 on the serve, 8.5 on the forehand, 9.7 on the backhand. And his returns weren't great, but everything else was, so that didn't matter. All right, Draper, 15 love. Medvedev backhand on the stretch. Draper forehand into the forehand of Medvedev. Draper forehand again to the backhand of Medi. Draper with a volley. Medvedev comes to the net with a forehand, but he misses the approach. Forehand to forehand rally now. Rybakina unleashing as Pegula with the backhand cross court. Now Rybakina's in trouble with the slice. Can't get it. Pegula gets a break point. All right. Not done yet. Advantage Pegula. To take the break and serve for the set. She had a break already. Serve. It's a let. You're keeping your dog awake. It's midday. She'd be awake anyway. Advantage Pegula. Serve at the back of Pegula. Return goes long. Great serve from Rybakina. And Pegula's just like, okay. Huge serve. Not much Pegula can do. 40-15, by the way. Draper to win the first game of the second. We get to deuce as fault from Rybakina, second serve. As Pegula returns into the forehand of Rybakina. Oh, Rybakina missed it. Pegula's got another break point. By the way, Draper holds in a bit of a shake of the fist. He's not over yet. He'll fight. Great serve out wide. Pegula gets it back. Rybakina forehand. Pegula can't get it. Too good. Nothing you could do there. Rybakina is too good. As the backhand return goes wide by Pegula. And it's advantage Rybakina. By the way, chat, Rybakina is kind of like a Terminator. She is kind of like Sinner, right? In that way. She just goes to the line, no fuss, just hits the winners. She is lethal. 4-4 rally. As that goes to the net by Pegula, and it's 4-0. Pegula just talking to herself. 4-4. All right, back to Pegula. Big game for her here. All right, Medvedev with an ace, 30-15. 30-15 as he serves down the tee of fault, second serve. You can't get through there, can you? All right, Medvedev hits it long. It's 30-0, and Draper, he's jumping around. He's not finished. 30-0. Medvedev serves. Into the back of Draper. Return goes long, and it's 40-30. Soft-spoken Terminator, yeah. As Rybakina comes to the net with a slice, but it's in the net. It's 30-love Pegula. All right. 40-30 Medvedev. As he goes into the forehand of Draper, but Draper hits wide, and Medvedev holds. 1-1. As Pegula with a good serve. 40-love. 40-love. As the return goes out by Rybakina. Pegula 5-4. Good hold. Needed that. All right, 5-4. Rybakina's going to serve to stay in the set. All right, backhand from Medvedev into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev backing up the line as Draper gets it back with a backhand into the forehand of Medvedev. Backhand of Draper again to the forehand of Medvedev. Into the forehand of Draper, shanks it. Long, and it's love 15. Love 15. All right, there's Draper. Too strong, 15-0. Draper serves again. As Draper forehand inside out. Good shot. Medvedev in the net on his forehand, and it's 30-15. What's up? You want to say hello to him? What is it? All right, 30-15. Is with a serve again from Draper into the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev backhand down the middle. Draper gets it back into the forehand of Medi. As Draper forehand again to the forehand of Medi. As Draper with the backhand now into the Medvedev forehand. Draper forehand goes cross court. Medvedev in the net. And it's 40-15. Draper to get the lead back. Hello. $40-15. And love 15 here for Pegula. As we serve down the tee, the return goes in there by Pegula. Too good. 15-0. As Medvedev backhand into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev backhand again up the line. Draper gets it back with a backhand cross court. Medvedev slices it back into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev slices again. Draper drop shot. Medvedev drop shots it back, and Draper's going to get that. But Medvedev with a volley in the net. Oh, I feel like that's the first time Draper's actually gone for the drop shot today. He did that so much against Djokovic last night. That seems like the first one. All right, 15-30 here. Pegula with a chance to take the set, but she, that's a massive serve. 30-0. Nothing you can do there. 30-0. As Rybakina again with a great serve. (40-30). And Rybakina holds 5-5 in the second. All right. All right, 15 love. Pegula serving again to try and take this lead. First serve is the fault, second serve. All right. Nice hitting from Pegula. 30 love. As Medvedev serving at 2-1 for Draper in the second. Medvedev 15 love with the backhand as Pegula serves a let. Go on. Go get your toy. Go on. What's up? 40 love, Pegula. Ah. All right, 40 love. Pegula to get back in front. First serve is a fault, second serve. Draper in the net on the return, 40-15. That goes out by Pegula, it's 40-15. Good serve, Medvedev. Short reply as Medvedev puts it away. And Medvedev 2-0. Levels. All right, 40-15 as return goes in by Rybakina. Great return. 40-30. And we've got Alcaraz taking on Norrie after this Pegula-Rybakina match. As moving a forehand to the backhand of Draper. Draper hits it long. It's love 15. All right, Pegula serves. Another fault. Second serve. Rybakina steps in. Serving to the backhand of Rybakina. Into the forehand of Pegula. Rybakina forehand. Into the forehand of Pegula. As Rybakina forehand again. To the forehand of Pegula. To the forehand of Rybakina. Pegula. Forehand again. As Rybakina goes down the line. Slice Pegula goes in. Rybakina forehand. Pegula slice again. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Pegula guesses right with the pass. Oh, it's in the net though. There was a chance there for a pass, but it was too fast, too hard hit by Rybakina. Deuce. Draper drop shot in the net. 15-30. All right, nice serve, Pegula. Advantage Pegula to keep the lead. 15-30. Draper trying to keep himself in this. As we just slice Pegula into the front of Rybakina. Pegula, forehand passing shot. Missed. Goes wide. And we're back at deuce as Medvedev with the backhand into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev forehand cross. Draper gets it with the backhand up the line to the backhand of Medvedev. Backhand again from Draper into the backhand of Medvedev. Crossed into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev backhand again to the forehand of Draper as Medvedev again to the backhand to the forehand of Draper. Medvedev goes again with the backhand, but it's in the net and Draper hanging on. 30-all. Pegula back to deuce. She serves. Out wide of the forehand of Rybakina. Return goes long. And it's advantage Pegula. Advantage Pegula. As Draper hits the winner and gets a 40-30. Pegula serves in the back of Rybakina. Return. The back of Pegula. Rybakina forehand. Into the forehand of Pegula. Pegula in the net. Back to deuce. Feels like Pegula's hanging on right now. Draper with a fault. Second serve is Pegula forehand. Pummy into the forehand of Rybakina. Pegula forehand again. The forehand of Rybakina on the stretch. Pegula backhand down the middle. Rybakina back in the rally, but overhits it. And it's advantage Pegula. Draper holds 3-2. All right, 3-2 Draper. Second set. As Pegula serves to get the lead back. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Great second serve, and Rybakina missed it on the return. And Pegula takes the lead again. 6-5. Rybakina's going to serve to get to the tiebreak. All right, 6-5 Pegula, second set. We've got Alcaraz and Naomi coming up after this in about 30 minutes. So stay tuned for that. And then we've got semi-finals tomorrow. Women's semi-finals tomorrow. Men's on Saturday. And then the finals are both on Sunday. So 6 matches left after the Alcaraz match until this event has been completed. And then we go straight to Miami. Straight to Miami. No break. Maybe a day break. Maybe. Pretty much. Probably not. Maybe. Probably not. Draper gassed is definitely more of what's going on. Medvedev's playing well, right? He's playing well against a guy who's gassed. But Draper's fighting better in the second set. In the first set, he just looked exhausted. But the second set, Draper's doing a much better job at competing. All right. All right, as Rybakina misses the approach. And misses the volley. My bad, not the approach. She missed the volley. Love 15. Draper hits a lovely passing shot. And he's at love 15. 20 unforced errors in this set by Rybakina. Oof. In this set. 7 the 4 Pegula return the net. 15-0. As Draper at love 15. Medvedev forehand into the backhand of Draper. Medvedev wins the point. Draper hits it out. 15-0. All right, 15-0. Rybakina serves again. Into the forehand of Pegula. Return goes in the back of Rybakina. Great shot. Pegula puts up a lob. Rybakina smash. Pegula's going to get there with another lob. Bounce smash from mid-court is too good by Rybakina. She put that away easy. Man, Pegula just needed that lob to go a little bit longer. And that would have maybe been a tougher smash for Rybakina, but he just kind of sat right in the spot. Medvedev in trouble, 15-30, by the way. Yeah, that was just a perfect place for Rybakina to hit that smash. Good return. As Pegula slice on the stretch, goes the net. 40-15, Rybakina. So far, the women's semi-finals are Noskova versus Sabalenka, and the winner of this ladies' match will take on Svitolina. All right, Medvedev, great hitting. Zverev, he's not here. He was here this morning. Smash from Medvedev. Draper gets it back. Medvedev forehand. Into the slice of Draper. Medvedev. Forehand inside out. Draper gets it with a forehand, but it's in the net. It's 30-all. And Pegula hits it long. All right. Rybakina holds, and we're going to a tiebreak. Who's winning the tiebreak, chat? Who you got? Who's taking this tiebreak? Pegula serves first. A fault. Second serve. Medvedev, by the way, 30-all. He's in a little trouble. As Medvedev hits it out 30-40. He's in a lot of trouble. All right, second serve, Pegula. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Pegula forehand again. The forehand of Rybakina. Into the forehand of Pegula. Rybakina forehand again. To the forehand of Pegula as they go forehand to forehand. Rybakina starting to take over. Pegula slice on the stretch. Rybakina forehand approach. Up goes a lob by Pegula. Bounce smash from the baseline. Rybakina goes out. See, that was a better lob. It was deeper in the court. It was harder for Rybakina to get the angle to hit a good smash. And she hits it wide. All right. 1-love Pegula. All right, 1-love Pegula, but it's on the Rybakina serve, and she serves big out wide. By the way, Medvedev 3-all. He levels. All right, 1-1. All right, Pegula. So Rybakina serves. Ace down the tee. 2-1. Rybakina. Back to Pegula. Serve again. There's a fault. Second serve, Pegula. Into the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand of Pegula into the forehand of Rybakina. Pegula again with the forehand of the forehand of Rybakina. Into the forehand of Pegula. Rybakina. Again to the forehand of Pegula. Pegula in the net though. Rybakina too strong. And hitting the ball too deep. 3-1 Rybakina with a mini break. And Draper hits a lovely forehand winner over Medvedev. 3-1. As Pegula serves. An ace. 3-2, Rybakina. Three-two. Is that her husband in the house? Is he there? He usually doesn't come to the tennis, does he? Maybe. Anyways, Rybakina gets the 4-2. I can't tell. He's wearing a hat. All right. Draper holds. There's a guy in this picture, the guy that is in the stands. Is this man in the house? Can somebody confirm that? Is this guy sitting? I think it is him. It is? It's him in the hat. Yeah. On the far right. Like he's like closest to the... Yeah, okay. So that is him. He never comes to things, right? Anyway, it's 4-2. Does he come to the American tournaments? He must. Maybe. All right, Rybakina serves. The back to Pegula. She comes to the net, and that works. Just puts the pressure on Rybakina to try to pass her, and she missed it. All right, 4-3, Rybakina. Back on serve. Serve at the back of Rybakina. Return into the forehand of Pegula. Rybakina. Forehand again to the slice of Pegula, but Pegula... Oh, it hit the line. All right, and then Pegula goes down the line wide. All right, 5-3. Man, Pegula worked so hard to get the break back and then loses on that point. 5-3, Rybakina. Pegula serves. In the backhand of Rybakina. Pegula forehand. Into the forehand of Rybakina. Pegula forehand down the middle. Rybakina backhand. Into the backhand of Pegula. Rybakina forehand. Into the forehand of Pegula again. Rybakina. Forehand in the net. Pegula survives, but it's Rybakina's serve. 5-4. She serves for... She serves for the match. Medvedev, 30 love with an ace. All right, 5-4, Rybakina. She serves to make the semis. First serve's a fault, second serve. This is a chance for Pegula to get the mini break back. Rybakina serves. Into the backhand of Pegula, return in the net. Great second serve, Rybakina. It just kicked up on Pegula and she just hit the top of the net. It's too good. Match points, Rybakina. To take her spot in the semis along Sabalenka, Svitolina, Noskova. Rybakina serves. Into the backhand of Pegula, return goes wide, and Rybakina too strong. That's what that was. Rybakina was too strong. And she gets the win. She's now world number 2. The world number 2, Elena Rybakina. And the coaches are all like, woo, let's go, woo. They're all giving a little high fives like, woo, we did it, we did the thing. World number 2, Elena Rybakina. Swiatek drops to 3. And Pegula Gauff are fighting for number 4. I mean, it's pretty intense. The next couple of tournaments are going to be pretty intense. Pegula is currently less than She's 70 points behind Coco. Swiatek is now third, and Rybakina's gone up over 100 points in front of Swiatek. Miami's we could still get some changes in Miami, but yeah, Pegula and Coco are fighting, and also Anisimova a little bit fighting for fourth, sorry. As Medvedev with a great rally gets the point with a forehand winner, and it's left 15. Yeah, but even Pegula and Gauff, they could be number 2 in the world after Miami. I mean, it's still up for grabs if Rybakina doesn't win the title. Unless if Rybakina does win the title, then she will overtake. She'll create a gap. But yeah. Yep, career high for Rybakina. Number 2 is career high for her. All right, love 15. Medvedev, he wants to finish this match off. He knows Alcaraz about to start. As Medvedev returns wide, 15-0. Yeah, Rybakina number 2. Huge for Rybakina. All right, Draper serves. Into the forehand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev, forehand down the line as Draper gets it back into the backhand of Medvedev. To the backhand of Draper. Medvedev backhand into their Draper forehand. As Medi goes down the line in the net. It's 30-15. All right, Draper serving again. He serves a fault. Second serve. Serve in the backhand of Medvedev. Backhand from Draper. Into the backhand of Medvedev. Forehand from Draper. Into the forehand of Medi, who goes back down the line. And it's a winner. 30-0. All right, 30-0. All right, 30-0. Medvedev looking to get this match, or take care of this match. As Draper serves a fault, second serve. Second serve. Oh, double fault, Draper. Medvedev with the break point to break and serve the match. That was a tied second serve. 30-40. As we had a fault from Draper again. Second serve. Serve in the backhand of Medvedev. Return goes into the forehand of Draper. Medvedev backhand crossing the net. All right, Medvedev making some errors. We get to deuce. As Draper serving again. Medvedev with a backhand. As Draper slice, Medvedev again to the back of Draper, who's starting to rip it. Medvedev in the net, advantage Draper. All right, if you want to keep watching this Draper-Medvedev match, jump on over here. We do have Alcaraz coming up soon, so don't worry. We got it. Advantage Draper. All right, advantage Draper. As we return it from Medvedev. In the forehand of Draper. Medvedev forehand into the Draper backhand. As Medvedev again to the backhand of Draper. Medvedev forehand again. To the backhand of Draper. Medi's there with his backhand cross court. Draper gets it back with the forehand into the back of Medvedev. To the backhand of Draper. Medvedev backhand slice. Draper on the attack. Hits a drop shot. Medvedev's quick. But hits a slice wide. And Draper keeps the lead. 5-4 Draper. All right. But good win from Rybakina. Pegula just, again, so close in that second set like she was in the WTA finals. But again, Rybakina just so clean in the tiebreak. And she's into the semis. She'll play Svitolina tomorrow. Well, make sure you watch that because we've got Svitolina, Rybakina, Sabalenka, Noskova tomorrow semifinals. All right. Nice work. So now, let's see if